Hello.
Morning.
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 Oh, how cool is that?
There's a mirror on the back.
And you can see your front and your back when you're doing her hair. And she liked coffins. Oh, nice piece. Oh, that is nice. Give it a second and I'll turn around, honey. I know you were going to say that. Look at those doors. Windows? Windows. G.W. Allen Hardware Store. That's a nice piece. This is the one that Chris wanted. The lighting's not great in here, but yes, we'll look at the one behind it. You know I have a love of stained glass. Looks like there's some broken pieces though, unfortunately. I don't know. Are we in this room this time? Oh my gosh. Probably the most cleared off any of this has ever been. Oh, that is a big little cast iron. Big little.
Yeah, it could look better. That one.
And on the horses. Look at the seeds. It's all seeds. We may not come home with absolutely nothing, but it was fun to come look. That's cool. It's a Sturgis pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
So you got chocolate here today or? No. Figure out.
Oh my.
Last thing out there was this, yeah.
Those lights. Very, very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell you what.
Hidden locked storage
I
area.
was gonna say, they
It takes two people to do it. And there's the portrait of Christ down there at the bottom of the altar.
Oh, yeah, he's hard to see.
He's hard to see.
He is hard to see. Oh, you
there
can see him
go.
now. You can see him
See,
now.
and that just makes me want to weep when I see that. Inside there are little blocks that activate a little wooden lever. And the little wooden levers, there's a little wooden thing
Oh,
that
gee, it comes
then
out,
pins
yeah.
and locks the drawers from the inside.
I don't need no stinking key to lose. I don't know. That's awesome.
And that's
Great.
got,
You
it's
just
got
gave away the instructions on how to break it.
About a foot too tall. She never really measured it. And so it stayed in a pile of pieces out in the front room for 30 years.
You still,
And it
she
was-
still got plenty of ceiling.
I know.
Yeah.
But I was kind of sad that she never got to see it together after she bought it. But it's got all the.
Oh, the newspaper.
1837.
Oh, the-
It shows better in one drawer than it does the rest.
Is it showing there?
It just got the same paper in there, but there's one that the date's really clear on.
We love dates.
Yeah, that one's a little clearer.
That's crazy.
It comes apart in 19 pieces.
19
Overpowering, but you can
pieces.
take it apart into 19 sections so that you can.
Yeah, but the glass. I mean,
I
you got
know.
some broken pieces, but
There
it's
are.
still
There's
here.
that one I had to tape just because it was going to be right where someone, if you didn't know or look,
Yeah.
Could have cut your hand really bad.
Yeah.
Luckily, everything's online now, so you don't have to worry about that part of it.
Oh, look at that island's cool. Oh, look at there's salt glazed magnets. Who would have thunk it? I didn't even know there was such a thing. I do now. Look at the fancy keys. Oh, the salvage pieces. Cast iron. You talked about cast iron sink. This is a cast iron drainer.
Drain pan?
Yeah. That's awesome. Look at the little bitty piano. The little player. Oh, it is it. It's actually a record player. Chamber piano. Flag base. Or tree. What is this cast iron? Is open? Yep. Those pieces are just, can't even get them all in one shot, y'all. They're crazy. In the sleigh. How tall? Hold on. Chris knows his reach. What the heck? Look at that bellow. Right? That's a, I know, it's huge. Holy cow. Decorative pieces, pieces of marble.
It's a potty chair.
It is a potty chair. You were right.
It's upside
Oh,
down.
you can't. Yeah, you can see the writing.
Pretty big, isn't
It
it?
is very big. I'd hate to have to like get your fire going with that.
Well, I think this is what Randy's using.
Oh, this is what Randy's using. I would
Yeah.
too. Why not? Look at these old games. Everything she bought was so big that I have to keep scrolling out. And there's one little lonely firkin bucking over here. And some red paint. You know I'm weak for these things. But these pieces are bringing some huge buyers that, I don't know. We'll go out in the barn and see if there's anything we can afford out there. I did see the slot machine, yeah.
So is it cast metal?
Yeah. Pretty cool. Look at, they made a cover for the chamber pot.
Keep it warm.
Oh. Who's the maker? I think it's a Meekin.
It's empty, right?
Yeah, yeah. Nope, it's a warranted. That's close. No, not really. I'm close that it's ironstone. There's so many. I love the funky cover on it. Can't even see the, oh my gosh, look at the eagle stained glass.
Yeah, it
Wow.
needs a little help.
Yes.
Mud's coming off it.
That one's really cracked out there. Little, nope.
It's got a filler in that.
No, that's just the,
Is that the cut?
yeah, that's the cut. That one's got texture.
Got some cracks on this
Yeah,
one. But it's still solid.
yeah. I know the other one in there too. They're not perfect.
But
So it all depends on the price. Look at that mirror. Hello. Grove.
I heard there's line in there. I don't know what.
Cement or sea resin? He's cool. Is he cement or resin? I couldn't tell by touch. I'm thinking,
Oh, he's cement.
okay.
He's not old.
No, but he's cool.
He's still got
He's a
Made in
swan.
China.
Hey, doesn't matter to me. I could fill it up with things though.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm good with that.
Got lots of blast. You can
Yes.
Oh, they're
That's
adding more.
The older folds graph. Yeah, she's got, I think she had every piece of it. I was gonna say, I thought it was the 80s. She had every piece of it, including some of the brown.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That big rig mower is gonna get, don't work as hard right now, it isn't. Especially down, schools are all tore up.
Can you see it? We're in the barn right now. I see that ironstone bowl though. Oh, for the cold. That bowl's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen it with the fruit on it. It's ironstone. I have the non-transfer weared. What's that one? Is that the Falstaff too? Or is it just a crockery? Made in England. I like that one. I wonder if it would have had a picture. What's that? Is that pottery? Look, I have both my hands are being used.
It's Goodwill.
It's Goodwill. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Some of our best pieces back in the day, or if you're lucky, come across it at Goodwill. Oh, got a little Pyrex. This is some older false scrap. Look, it's copper. A couple dish sets.
This out here is kinda cloudy.
Some reed. Got a Tom and Jerry set over here.
Well, I said, morning.
Some lights. What is he?
I went to Walmart.
Oh, the bunny. Look at the bunny.
Dog and slugs.
Oh, ironstone blade. I might stay out here, Chris. And you can go inside this time. If you don't care.
It might just be him.
These are ironstone too. See that? There's a toast holder. They're definitely stoneware. What is that? This piece. Oh, okay.
Didn't know name.
Alright, it's interesting.
No swirl pattern.
Yeah. Uh-oh. And these were selling yesterday, remember?
The shells.
The shells. At the auction we were at yesterday. It's a swan. That's pewter. They had a couple brass quails and the McCoy frog. Oh, he's missing his friend. He would have had a top. Probably, I don't know if that would have been a hen on a nest
I
or a
would say
bunny or
some
somebody.
nut,
It was
something
something
on
on
a
a nest, yes. Somebody on a nest.
What if it's for them? It should be for them.
Yeah, there should be four, and then there would have been an insert, and then there would have been a lazy Susan. Some more dishes. It's got some chippage, unfortunately.
There's two of them there.
Yeah.
So these counterweights are to lift this door. But if you look up here, there's one hanging right there. Lift this whole
So
door
they
up.
lift that door up? This, what door? That door?
This big door.
This door.
Yes, that big guy.
Okay.
But they're probably all full.
Full of what? There's a little Nantucket basket. Oh, Oh, he's cute.
Plum bottles.
Look at him.
Ooh,
Hi.
what size is that one?
Do you like that? Because I like that for the Nantucket basket.
Yeah, you can get that.
I
Got a
can.
couple of them in there.
Some china. Some coffee cups. I know I like him. I like him. Banana hanger? I don't know.
Yep.
We're going. That's what I'm calling it. Oh, some more coffee cups. Some more coffee cups. Some decor. Fake flowers. Strawberries? I always need strawberries though. I'm getting ready to do my strawberry decor.
Old lights.
Old lights, that's a good one. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ooh, I see Santa head in the bottom. I hate needed Chris's light though. I can't hold the light and the camera at the same time.
Yeah, it's his head right there.
There's his head.
See little fuzzy things.
Oh, I think they were snowmen at one time. Some candy canes. Never have too much candy canes. Some beads.
Wood.
Wood beads. Some kind of wooden birds. There's another strawberry. Oh, that's a nice heavy strawberry. With some, what are those? Are they candle? Nutcrackers?
Nutcrackers. But they're solid.
They look like a candle. Like they're made out of candle wax.
Oh yeah, they are.
Okay. That was my guesstimate. I like big bird houses. Always. Got some more Christmas ceramic trees. Oh, look at the little one.
Fake neon Christmas.
Oh,
There's more in here.
got some shiny brights. Some, I don't know what those are. Those are older. Little Christmas guys. I like the little one because it's
They're
unique.
acorns.
Are they glass or
I
plastic?
think so.
They're hard plastic.
They're plastic.
They're cool though.
That's a neat little one.
Yeah, I
a
think.
music
Yeah,
box.
I wondered if it turned. I like that because it was a music. Hello, how are you? Snow babies. I can't see what's in there. I'm not that tall. Oh, look at that base to the tree. Holy cow. He holds a lot of candles. Little pigs hiding down
Oh,
there.
there's an owl too.
Little
One there.
bunny. Huh.
Oh, birdie.
Nope. Careful. That's just interesting. It's just a whole bunch of I would just leave that as is. It's just a whole bunch of things that would have wrapped barrels and firkins and just cool. Oh, just some drawers. Little drawers. Those are fun. The story this piece could tell.
And if you need one, you need 5,000. Why not?
Oh, those are fun though. Little salvage pieces. Wow. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Is that a magnet in the back of your?
Oh, that's my other flashlight that has movement up.
No, you just need.
Light hanging to that. This
Yeah,
looks like it's copper too.
something. Is it old milk? The patina's cool. These, I like these old pieces. And if you need some clothespins. I was just looking at, do we need more outdoor lights? That's just a little bit of everything. Oh, the catbird house is always funny, always.
Little project pieces.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
I think they're
for curtains.
they're for curtains, and I think they're resin. So if I don't have to paint resin, that would be nice. Shells,
Oh, tack.
little gems, or was gems. Yeah, except for reupholstery. Oh, that is fun. I'd have to look at the swan. Oh, to your violin.
Yeah.
It is a little bitty violin.
Okay.
I saw the pewter plates
And
and
the
those pieces of
spoons.
the spoons. Are they heavy? Are they pewter?
They're pewter, but they're not heavy because they're so thin.
On the newspaper line, that's a big piece of
It
furniture,
comes
folks.
apart in about 19
It's about
separate pieces.
18, 19 pieces comes apart. And, it was all in pieces right here. Part of it was in this room, part in this room over there.
She had never had
And, she'd never had it assembled. Kenny even found a few pieces out in the barn out there for it. I've got 500 bid, thank you. Who gives 750, 7.5, now 1,000. $1,000, now 1,000 I've got, now 12.5, now
They're back in the
1,500.
corner.
1,500 in 3 places, 17.5, now 2,000, now 22.50, 22.5, 22.5, I got 2,000 bid here, I got 22.5, 22.5 here, I got 2.5, I got 2.5, I got 2,200 here, I got 22.5, and 2,000 bid here, which give 2,100. Did you say 21? 21? I've got 2,000 bid. You bought it for $2,000.
Oh, yes, we were. I didn't even get the intro because we went right into chatting with people and starting looking at things. And you're like, hey, I need to go in before the people get in here. They had more rooms open in the building. And we knew like it was not going to be, one, wasn't going to be in our price range. Two, we don't have a clientele to sell that stuff to. Maybe the Tiffany lamps, but the last Tiffany lamp, I ended up having to eat. I ended up sending it to auction because it had been in there too long, taking up too much room, the floor lamp, and I ended up just making what I paid for it back. So that means I know my dollar amount that somebody will buy out of my booth. Now the tabletop ones I probably shouldn't have sent because of course that's how that happens. They sit, and then somebody's like, hey, I wanted to buy that for my wife for Christmas. Well, hey, I just already sent it to auction. So, and you sometimes you just have to decide, like, how long do you let something sit there? And when it comes to bigger items, that's harder. Smaller items, you can adjust and you can, mark down. And I did mark those down. Don't get me wrong, but I really thought they were going to bring a higher dollar amount at a high-end auction. And unfortunately, it was a Thursday auction and not a Saturday auction, which I think Saturday auctions bring more money than Thursday auctions. Yeah, it's a guessing game. This business is a guessing game. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. As long as you're always ahead, which we're usually always ahead, it does work out. But yeah, so Chris knew that he wasn't going. I said I was in the house last time, and so it's your turn to. Because there was more on the outside that I was willing to bid, especially once I saw ironstone. I was like, oh, ironstone. And just they were just odds and ends, and they were piecing it. It was all pieced. So it took, I think it was almost 4:00 when we left, and then I forgot an item. I'm like, gosh darn it, 2 auctions in a row. I cannot be responsible anymore. Or I need to take a pen. I'm like, apparently the heat or my mind or my multitasking is making me forget stuff. Luckily, this one is close enough that Chris can run after work and go pick up the item that I left behind. Yes, I got the green. So to me, they would have been pieces of wood that you put around firkins, old firkin buckets, and somebody had put them around an old nail bucket. And in the time, from the time that I filmed to the beginning, somebody had already broke the bottom one. The pieces were still there, but I I had bought a box, and I was discussing with the guy going, I can't, he's like, why'd you buy building blocks? And I'm like, I didn't buy building blocks. He goes, that's full of building blocks. Why did you need building blocks? I don't know why you're even questioning why I needed anything. And I'm like, they're piano keys. And he's like, they're wooden. They're not piano keys. I'm like, no, they're piano keys. And I think I got distracted by, I don't know why he thought he needed to argue with the store, the things that happen at auctions sometimes, you guys. These are what we're talking about. I'm like, they're piano keys. Somebody had taken a piano apart, and I don't even think I have all the keys. There's a huge, I'll show you. They're piano keys. I don't know. I thought they were cool. I'm like, it's like a register tag. I know there's no numbers, but the story that it is a piano key. Aren't they called keys? And then even nobody knew that they were in there. So then the next thing I know, I'm showing all of them, and I got distracted. So then I forgot my. There's that. There's that, and there is even 2 of the wheels that would have turned on the back of the piano on there. Oh, that's fun. But that's the story. I need a pen. I need to, on my bidder's number, start writing things down, because 2 auctions in a row. That's how this is going to work. Piano keys. That's exactly what they are. I did not take it apart. Somebody else did. Unpacking, taking care of, or maybe a key. Maybe it was organ keys. I don't know. That was in there with this, and there you go. And then I was putting these in here when the guy was arguing for whatever reason about the blocks. I got a lot of these yummy drawers. Oh my gosh. Don't need to do anything to those. I guess you could build a cubby, but I'm going to sell them individually because I think you'd all. And look at, they were free. They were not free for me today. No, there's auctions. Bidding against somebody at an auction is not going to make them your friend. I feel bad. We're all there. We all have a dollar amount. I hate that part of the auction. I absolutely do. But we all need stock. We're all going for stuff. We came because we saw good stuff. And then I really get sad, and I do back down a lot, because viewers, people who support the channel, it's hard in this business not to see people that you know. But in the long run, you've got to. It's just like being at an estate sale, and you got there at 3 a.m. to stand in the line, and you came for an item. Frenemies. Is this business kind of cutthroat? I hate that aspect of it, y'all, but it is true. So give me your comments if you're a reseller, if you deal with stuff like this. I've heard things behind my head I heard what you said. I'm just gonna say that I've heard what you said. Chris has heard what you said. Others have heard what you said. So please be kind. It is just what it is, and I do back out, but there are ironstone. If it's an item I've never seen, I do have a stopping point too. I do. We all do. That's just how it goes. We all have a market for different things, and I should not be venting, but I'm just going to vent just a little bit because I am human. My feelings do get hurt, and I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but every auctioneer would tell you there's no friends at an auction. You can't. That's just how it goes. It's some yummy stuff, and Joy had some yummy stuff, and we went to the auction because there's yummy stuff. But yeah, so ironstone, and I think there was probably 4 or 5 other people that wanted the ironstone. And not only am I a reseller of ironstone, but I'm a collector of ironstone. I absolutely love it. If you see something unique, it is an ironstone bowl. I have one of these, but this one has an Apple applique transfer on it. That is so cool, and it's glazed on there. So this is a little bit. I would say, I don't know. I don't know the age of it. There's no maker, so it's probably made in America. Um, but that's a cool ironstone piece. A ladyfinger bowl. And then this one is a Burgess. Oh, so pretty. There again, I'm a collector and a reseller of them. Diane, the wonderful lady that makes my barn quilts, that I pay her to make barn quilts, she was there, saw these in some of the false craft boxes. I thought they were false craft because you need a bath. It'll be amazing. So these are both Meekin. This one has a little crack on it. These are great stacking pieces. And even if you want height, you can stack them like that. Whole stack of plates. And then now these are the wheat pattern plates. There again, these are the burlesque. I don't know. But we had some stained and crazed ones in there. Now this is a Meekin. This one has got some staining going on. Because there are people who just want the staining. Now we got a little guy. I've never even heard of this one. Elsdrew. And these seem to be all the wheat pattern. Older piece because it just has that. But some beautiful, beautiful pieces. Another Meekin, but you got, stained and crazed. Those people are looking for those stained and crazed, those toasty. And then a couple platters, though. I always get nervous shipping platters. But it's ironstone. It should be. So this is Burgess, but nice big. So you set them in the back of your hutches and pop your stuff. Digital Piggy. I don't even know if I showed it on film because I do this before I even watch the film. And you would think you're like, oh, it's a creamer, but I think it's a planter. It's a pink pig planter. It's so cute. See, I loved her sense of humor. Like when you talk about a sense of humor, the birdhouse, the cat birdhouse. This is old. This is retro. This looks like Heathcliff is kind of what it reminds me of. Remember the cartoon newspaper character? Maybe there was a cartoon on TV, but I don't know. But a little bit of a bidding war for him. He was very cute. And then I like the other characters. I'll probably put him on a whatnot, and these I'll stick in my booth just because the pieces and parts of them. So you got the mallard, and then you got the cute little crow. And if we sell birdhouses, I'll just put because we've learned from experience, because there's a guy that gets lots of birds that nest in them. Do your saran wrap around them. I try not to do packing tape because if it gets wet, it doesn't stay in there, and anything else you could push it in there and it won't come out. So usually I've just been doing saran wrap just to cover in the hole or something, fill that hole up with something. The little birdies don't think it's their new house until it gets moved. I got the set of brass quails. I've never had the brass quails, so that was interesting. She's a bunny. She's a blue bunny. Blue bunny ice cream. I don't know. I don't even know what she was, but she is a cute bunny. Oh, I yelled her. My problem is I love too much. I think eclectic. I don't know, eccentric. I don't know. I know. Everything. I'm lucky enough to have enough booth space that I buy what I love, but I also will buy other things. I see beauty in so much, like this little crock. Nobody really cared about that. I'm like, why not? It is so pretty. It is a salt glazed crock. There is initial on the bottom, but I can't really read it. But it's beautiful. The hearts, the simple little grapevine that is going on, and little red berries, and the star. Oh, look at this. Oh, some call it a letter holder. Some call it a toast. I call it a butter pat holder. Oh, this is a nice small one. That is nice. So it would hold nice. Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on. I'm sure I have some butter pats laying around. Butter pat holder. You'll have to. I just grabbed 4 that weren't even matching, but perfect. looks like it's a little bit better for like the 3, but if you have, there's like 2.5, 3-inch. But yes, I love it. It's beautiful. I'm not sure. Maybe pewter, little swan candle holder in pewter. But wait, you see, I didn't even see this until it came up for auction. I'm like, well, there was a couple items I saw in boxes, and there again, people take things out of boxes and then they set them where they want, or they take them out because they only don't want the whole box and they just want the individual item, even though this auctioneer ended up doing individual items. But look at him. This is I'm sure it's pewter. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm not a metal expert, but it is a bunny. It is heavy. It is a signed piece. I see no reason to have that China sticker on there because it's covering up the date. Who cares that it's made in China 2006? Oh, he just needs to be out of a little cup or some kind of a tin. Oh, he's so cute. A couple more brass pieces is this tree. And it doesn't have to be for Christmas. And you don't have to put, you don't have to put candles in it. You can put little ornaments in it. You can, little marbles. It could be one of the shooter marble holders. I think this lady is very pretty. So she's with a metal brass. I don't know if she brass. It is, I need to start carrying a magnet. I've got the little, but yeah. So so this is sticking. So that would mean she's not. She's just metal. So if the magnet is sticking, I'm using one of Chris's Budweiser bottle openers. So it looks like parts of it are brass. Then you got some copper, and then you got the other metal. It's not. So her arms apparently are not, or whatever it's sticking to here. Her body is not brass, but the rest of her is brass. So this is where whatnot comes in handy because you can do stuff like that and show them. So yes. So I think she's very pretty. Extreme. I got a couple strawberries. I'm just not going to be doing my little vignette where I decorate with strawberries because I love them and I love to do seasonal decor. So I was happy to find the strawberries. Though I didn't go for the other ceramic trees, I did go get the first pick because it's a music box and I felt like it was shippable. And I need to a couple of the need to see it. I luckily have a stash that I can replace some of the bulbs. Comes apart. I don't know what the song is that it plays. Oh, it is signed. I didn't see that there. I'll have to read it differently, but yes. So yeah, it's an older handmade project piece, and I'll try to find little bitty bulbs and try to replace those for when I sell it. That is one of the nice things about getting to do whatnot. Instead of having a mad rush of trying to list stuff on eBay, I can just set stuff in a box. And then when I finish one whatnot sale, I'll be doing them on Wednesdays at 6 and probably every week. And then I will just grab like whatever fills my bookcase and we'll go from there. What I don't put in my booth, that's how it's going to be. Sucker for salvage. Look at these pieces. Oh, they're so fun. Just bowl fillers. Absolutely fun pieces. I had been wanting one of the green ones for myself, but I have not got a hold of them, but I'm happy to have the red one. So like if you can use this for display, you can use it for silverware, what it's made in. I'm definitely not sticking it inside a drawer. I want it to be out in the open. Luckily, Todd pointed out that there was a whole box of Bibles because I scanned over them, but I hadn't spent the time, but he noticed it before I noticed that there was a whole bunch of Bibles in one of the boxes. And then I saw this one and I know it's written on. I'm pretty sure I'm reading in glasses, Holy Bible. So you open it up and there must have been maybe a handle, something right there. I don't know what was there, but this one is 1854. So this one got pulled out of the box and sold separately. And of course, there was many of us that wanted it because the date. But I did get a whole bunch of little bitty Bibles that I ended up buying the box anyway. Because I love Bibles. Look at this one. This one's it's still in the box that it was I guess nobody really used this one. This one. It's one of the zippered ones. So that one, this is, well, it does have the name on it. Laura Bartholomew. I don't see some you can see the dates right, and sometimes you just takes you forever to try to find the date of them. But anyway, that one's in a box. I'm a fan. I collect the black binded ones, but the rest of it I'll take it down and show you. Whoa. Okay, I don't even know how many cups. I just stacked them in there. So this is an Ironstone Tom and Jerry, like your punch bowl eggnog set. It's one of those items I didn't even know I needed until I saw it, because I've always been on the hunt for the jadeite, McKee jadeite, the one that glows. But when I saw that, I'm like, well, I have Ironstone. I need the Tom and Jerry set. And it's like, I mean, you could turn it around on one of my shelves and not have the Tom and Jerry, and then the rest of it be for what it's going to be. Because that's, I mean, I don't know if there's 12. There might even be 12 mugs in there. I mean, there's a lot in there, and it's got, and it probably, because it's got some toastiness, I could probably, but oh, shipping that with all those mugs does not impress me at all. Not at this point in my life right now. So for right now, I think I'm gonna at least use it for one Christmas in my own house. I bid on this and got this beautiful star. I've actually resold those before. These are not fairy lights because there's not a hole, but I thought somebody might want to put a battery operated and make it look like it's a fairy light. So I'm going to put those in my booth and sell them like that. Like, you use them for what you want, and somebody might be very happy. A couple old, oh, look at that one. I love that it had color. Like, this one's cool, don't get me wrong. But then this one had color, so that was awesome. That piece is nice and toasty, your chamber pot. A little bit dusty. The lid ended up being broken. That's why they had that crocheted thing. So I don't deal with the broken lids. Sorry, y'all. They just get put into the salvaged pile. And yeah, so beautiful chamber pot. That is a magnificent chamber pot. Now the swan is resin, but he's a planter. He's got beautiful patina. People still love the swan planters. These, I don't know what the kitty cat. The kitty's bringing plum pudding. I'm not sure, but there's a whole bunch of them. So and they're on a string. So I don't want to hurt them. I don't know who made them. There again, I probably should have reading glasses on, but I thought they're very cool for cat lovers. This I absolutely love this little guy, and I need to see if I can. He was broken in the box. His little tutor thing, his tutor thing was broken, and then they had this cute little bunny. He was playing bells. I just thought they're so animated and so cute. And then these, I'm not usually a clown person, but it's a resin piece to make it look like it's a wind up. So and then there again, it got broken. So just a little CA glue to fix him. I don't know. Somebody might be, they're very well made for resin pieces, and not the it clown by any means. So I don't know. I usually just send them on their way, but I thought I would give it a chance in my booth. This does not have its little, it needs a bath topper, but that is a pattern that I've resold for a few dollars in the booth. The little piggies got sold together. This guy needs a little bit of help. Or you just turn him over this way for his patina. Because once you start sanding that off, it changes the whole patina. He'd been used. I love them. I love these old piggy cutting boards. Christmas lot, I wanted the candy canes for myself. Chris does not like to touch them. He says they feel so weird. They're that rubber material. And did I get false graft? I cannot believe I bought false graft. So here's my theory with the false graft. One, Grandma Core nostalgia is back trending right now. Though I'm going to put these in my booth, y'all, because, they're crockery. They're like the 80s pattern. So definitely vintage. But I picked the ones out I don't think anybody else, not a lot of people saw any value, and so they didn't go very high. So I don't have to have a very big price tag on them. It's kind of like the heart shelves. You could at that time pick them up cheap. Now you can't pick them up cheap to resell them. But it's the bird, the bluebird. I picked everyone that had the bluebird on it or the bird on it, because I know, even though I have not found the piece that Whatnot sells, that people are finding the bluebirds with the red bellies. Anyway, this is my version of the bluebirds, but yes, and it's nice. Like, I'll have to take something out of my the how I go in my antique booth, out of my antique booth to make a display because it's huge. And that'll be nice because then I'll be motivated. I do have a couple spots that I kind of just have fillers in that don't really have a theme. I'm a theme person. Ironstone here, primitives here, mid-century modern here, Pyrex here. I'm a theme person. That helps me to know how to restock in my booth. Like, oh, I have empty spots in my Pyrex. If I come across Pyrex and I can get some, let's go ahead and get some. Or I need to grab some ironstone because I've sold some ironstone. Or the same thing, if you've ever seen pictures of my booth, jadeite, some may think, oh, she never sells any. Well, I'm constantly restocking the same shelf. Tins, I have a couple areas that have old tins in, so when something sells, I'm like, I need to buy some more tins, or I need to grab some more tins and put them in there, and just that way you don't want holes. We don't want holes. So that's how that goes. So cookie jars, crocks, watering cans, the beautiful, I'm not going to pick it up right now, but I've never seen a bread box in false graft. So yeah, so that's how I'm going to price it, and we'll see how that goes. I feel like it'll be okay. I feel like you don't have to have the whole matching set. Now, the dish set did not match with the birds. There was the brown and then the blue, and the girl was so happy to get the brown. She got all the boxes. I know her from Fair. And she was just happy as Clark to get that set. So that's the age group. I know some people are like, I'm not buying that stuff. I'm not buying heart shelves. We're in this business to make money. And if I'm blessed enough to have enough booth space, I'm going to give it a try. So yeah, some of these are the canisters, but I'm just going to sell them. I think one ended up being chipped. There was one that somewhere that was chipped. I thought somebody was chipped. I'll find him later. Maybe it was the cookie jar lid. I swear somebody was chipped. Anyway, look at the bread box. That is so cool in so many ways. And then this one isn't. This is actually an England piece. But I don't know if it would have had I'm sure it's a basin that would have had a picture in it, but I don't have enough room on my table. So you flip it over, and then there's the Made in England. So some of that old stuff from England, or vintage stuff from England. I'm still trying to make more birdhouses for all the birds we end up feeding. So that one's going to need a little bit of work and something to make a spot for them to nest in, but it was minimal. Chris got this cruel, I always say them wrong, embroidered piece. I'm going to see if I have a better frame, because I think that's just too much space, and frame it differently. He got a Hoosier cutting board for a couple bucks. I got a mirror for a couple bucks. The piano keys came in that the piano case came in that huge box. Somebody would be happy to have that box. I bid on this copper brass scale. That's a decor piece in itself, y'all. And then these were some auction extras. These little, there you go. There's the name, because I slaughter names. Glass bulbs, beautiful pieces. So I will sell those on their own. And then they were in that box that I came with the candy canes. So what are those called? Christmas lights. So thank you so much for hanging with us. Joy's auctions are not complete. That convalescent home that she made her home into. As you saw, we were in more areas, but I don't even know how many rooms are in that house, y'all. Plus, they said there were thousands of pieces of this false graft in her basement. So, yeah, I'm not going to price it. I'm not going to price it high. Of course, I'm going to, pop on eBay, do a price comparison, put it a little bit lower than what eBay has it for, and see if I can get them to move, because I think they're doing one of those sales a month. So, of course, I'm hoping they come across some more ironstone. Ironstone, I would love that. So, anyway, thanks for hanging with us. We will see you next time, and you can see where we've been shopping. Bye.